Hi. What is happening, guys? You have probably clicked on this video because you feel called, channeled, or you're just magnetized by my beauty. Okay, let's just be honest, okay? Yes. Witchcraft has illuminated my energy, has illuminated my path, has expanded my consciousness, has made me know more about myself than I could even put into vocabulary. Spinning the wheel of your own destiny is really the goal of, for me personally, of how witchcraft has helped me throughout my many years of being in this life, and how it has helped me also in past lives, and how it's also made me prosper in moments where there was absolutely nothing, and because of that nothing, I had everything. And, you know, coming from a place now where I am not just believing in my power, but knowing that I can help other people obtain and acquire their own gifts even more so, because everyone has a unique quality, a unique star energy. Everyone has their own unique formula, unique DNA, unique programming, ancestry, family tree, lineage. And when you start awakening that energy, you know, you start to realize that how very unique you are. And that is like, and the reason I am speaking about this is because when you go into the craft, it is just everything that you are becomes more of an emphasis. Everything becomes more you, more about you. And that's why a lot of people can get lost in the craft, because sometimes when people think it's all about them, they become indulged, and, you know, they start to lose the real sight, which is unfortunate. But not us, though. We don't claim that energy. We claim the Empress energy, standing in our power, being the heir of our kingdom, and securing what is rightfully ours. And also making sure that our energy is of the solar light, of the divine light, and moonlight, sunlight, solar light, lunar light, but it is of the light. We want to, yes, we work with our shadows. The darkness is just as valid and as important as the light. However, when we are doing our craft, we are making sure our energy is illuminating and isn't siphoning, taking, polluting. We want to be purging. We want to be purifying. And, you know, the craft will allow you to leave that past behind of taintedness, of just of like disgust. The craft in itself will purify you, will purify your soul, mind, and spirit. But that's depending on you, because you are the creator in that sense. When you become one with the craft, and as someone that has been in the craft, I realized that the more power, the more responsibility. And I've come to a point in my journey now where I just want to release and also teach, and give my wisdom, and not create any more chaos, because I have learnt a lot now and I am not afraid anymore. So let's just get straight, you know, as we've been getting already into it. why let's you know what we should do? Let's cleanse the energies. I have also had a very extremely long day. Very fun though. Very abundant as well. Could not complain. I have no complaints. I am nothing but grateful. And now we are cleansing the energies of all negativity. We cleanse away all the negativity with this incense. Oh, that's lovely. Allowing to be silent and being patient with silence is also a very important part of witchcraft. Something playing in the background is fine. That I love playing stuff in the background. But, also having that moment of silence, like within yourself, is really important. If you want to really transmute and to allow your emotions and your power to come through. So, if you just start feeling, wherever in your body that you feel like is the most potent when it comes to magic, energy, sense, your heart, your hands, your eyes, your hair, whatever you know with your intuition, where energy radiates naturally and just comes forward, I want you to focus on that part. And I just want you to close your eyes or open them, whatever you are comfortable with. And I want you guys to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And as we breathe in, we start to see, imagine, and feel the energy around this sacred part of ourselves and see it illuminate with a bright white light. And as we breathe out, we stay within the same brightness. As we breathe in, we glow even brighter. And as we breathe out, we stay within the same brightness. And this is the final one now. As you breathe in, it glows very bright, so bright, a crystallizing light, blinding light that is expanding your energy, your consciousness, your aura, your vibration, your frequency. And I want you to breathe that out and see that all maintain in harmony. And I want you to start moving that part of your body that you feel is being activated without any fear or resistance. And start to let go of all that does not serve you, that does not relate to you. All those energies that you've picked up from today are leaving you, are leaving your soul, is leaving your vessel, is leaving your mind, your body, and your spirit. You are now dancing in romance. Your energies are flowing with you. You are now in a trance, taken away by your own energy. For you are magnetic. You are divine. You are essence. You are creator, the author. You must relax your mind and your spirit. Your soul must be free from all resistance. Woo! Let's come back to center. That was lovely. Okay, now that we have activated our soul, mind, body, spirit, whatever you want to call it, our crowns, everything we just did, you could consider witchcraft. Either by words, by thought, by action. Witchcraft is the feminine craft. That makes sense, right? The masculine have science. The masculine have... masculine or feminine, regardless, the craft of the goddess, Ashe, everything you do is witchcraft. We have just been made to believe that witchcraft is something separate to science or physics or maths. When really and truly it is nothing. It's not something that is untangible. It is not something that is unreal. It's not something that is only some can tap in, some few. Well, yes, some naturally have a gift, just like in all things. Some have to work harder than others in some ways. If you really want to get better in a certain aspect, you need to study it. And as someone that, didn't have gifts until I had a gift. I had a gift in spirituality. I had a gift and still do have this gift. But I chose to go down the path of spirituality and expand that gift into other ones. So you already have, Star, a gift. You have a gift. Work with your gift. Strengthen that gift. And you will get to a point where incense, candle, chalice, water, tarot cards, divination, clairvoyance, necromancy, invocation, all of that will just, it's just lessons. The elements, the pentagram. It is all an academy. It's a school. You don't have to undergo any of the initiation processes. You can be initiated. Being one with yourself is the most important thing. You must recenter your energies. You must allow your own energy to flow through you before going to an external source. I would recommend, if you are wanting to do a spell, if you are wanting to do any type of manifestation process with the craft, working with the elements and working with natural resources. So what can that look like? Look into the invocation pentagram, look into the banishing pentagram. They use the elements, the fire, water, air, and earth, and spirit. They are using natural resources, because then again, when you do the craft, you are using energy, and your energy is your life force. So you don't want to be putting your energy into something or to someone or to a source that isn't serving you or isn't natural or going with your genetic coding. You know, we have to be careful. We are very sensitive. We're humans. We are goddesses, warriors, fairies, nymphs, kings, queens. However, the vessel that we are in this skeleton is human, and our body can only take so much. So, please make sure that before you do any sort of crafting or any spell work, you are really making sure that what you're putting out, you want to make sure that's coming back, because once you do it, it will happen, and it's okay. Mistakes happen, complications can happen. This is just part of the journey. From each mistake, from each relapse, from each experience, we learn and we improve, and we come up better. It only goes up. Do you know what I mean? But my advice is, you're feeling drawn to this video, you want to get into the craft, you don't know where to start, meditation, breath work, feeling your body, feeling that natural flow state, and then, start looking into working with the elements, fire, earth, water, air. And then when you are working with the natural cycle, the seasons, the moons, the sun, the stars, the planets, the horoscope, the constellations, the garden. When that all starts to happen, I think that's when it's time for you to be able to call into the other worlds. And this is just my advice. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to take whatever resonates, right? But I just feel like that, from experience and from lessons that I've learned, I feel like that would be the best way to enter the craft. Staying true, seeing the light, working with the earth, working with the cycles of the seasons, allowing our desires to come through, allowing that flow state to happen. And then when all that happens and you feel, you're feeling very, like, you know, you just can't explain how you feel. You just feel so good. And then that's when you can decide to manifest with the craft. And don't be afraid of your power, sweetie, because I know you're powerful. Very powerful. So, and I know the ones that stumble upon this video are powerful individuals. We are the stars. Stars, it's time to unlock your potential. Personally, me, I have been feeling very feminine, as I should. I have been more comfortable with being in my feminine, because this world creates separation, creates chaos. This world is in chaos. So, but it's time for us to stand. It's time for us to be proud of who we are and not being afraid of what's to come. We, Umbra, are not afraid of the unknown. Because within the unknown, we manifest everything. I'm going to go now, guys. Let's just end this energy with some selenite. And I just put some wool around the selenite. So I can do things like this. And with this selenite, we are cleansing the energies around our auric field and making sure that there's no negativity entering our life, our destiny, our family, removing all evil, making sure and knowing that we are on the right path, and knowing that we are divinely protected. We are nurturing. We are secure. We are allowing. We are receiving. We are spinning the thread. The wheel of our destinies. The path of the goddess. The one that is not afraid of vulnerability. The one that covers us in warmth and sovereignty and unconditional love. Goddess. She who reaches and calls. Goddess. One that is enwrapped in pearls, in jewels, is naked. Goddess. The one that is seen to be insane. the one that is deemed to be insane. She cannot be controlled. She is too powerful to be controlled. The one that is not even within vocabulary. The one that birthed us. Mother Earth, in her many forms, shapes and sizes. In her many names. Ishtar, Inanna, Persephone, Ocean, Aphrodite, Gaia, Hecate, Isis, Nephthys, Chang'e, Amaterasu, the one that can turn a peasant into a king. We bless the energies. Asheo, so blessed it be, so may it be. You were born a creator. Your life is in your hands. Stars, good night. Have beautiful dreams. 'Cause dreams... No matter how you are feeling, if you keep on believing, a dream is a wish that will come true.